welcome to the Overly Opinionated Podcast. Recipes to fallen kings, queens, and in-betweens.
And free the guys.
Free the guys. We wearing the same clothes. You know what that means. We recording the same day. Make sure if you fuck with this video, like, subscribe, share that joint, hit the notification bell. Make sure you understand.
I don't stand for that, y'all.
I can't wait to do that every episode now. I cannot wait to do that every episode. Your dog all right? I'm sorry. I'm
dating Mike Vick right now.
That's
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Do you understand?
No, that's crazy.
Do you understand how insane this episode has to be for that to not be the title of this episode?
No. That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
Yo, okay. His dog is fine. That has been confirmed. I know y'all been waiting. Maybe not. Maybe y'all hit us up immediately after listening to the episode last week, and we have already had to tell you, we've showed you photo evidence.
Yeah,
but the dog is fine. Y'all will learn later. The dog's all right. In my opinion, there are two types of people. People who see the lights as they're passing a railroad and slow down, and don't get, or they get caught at the railroad tracks, or me. Bro, if I see the lights, I'm cooking.
What?
If I see the lights, I'm going so fast, bro.
Are you serious?
I will go 70 to make sure I'm not stuck behind this train.
Bro, for real? Yeah, I'm not that type of person.
No?
Nah.
Just me, huh?
Yeah, you be ready to die, dude.
No, bro. I'm just ready to not be behind this train.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't stand with you on that one, bro.
Hey, I get it.
Like, where are you going that you're just so in such a hurry?
I'm in such a hurry every time I'm behind the wheel.
And then it's not like you don't even know if the train gonna be a long train or what.
You never know, though.
Have
you not been caught?
I've been caught one time. It's like,
a train broke down or something? You've never been caught behind that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
30 minutes.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Who got 30 minutes to lose? I'm not risking that. Not if I can help it.
With traffic backing up, you can't even turn around.
Darian, if I see, like, if I'm, you know how there's a where it says like railroad crossing before you get to the actual, if I'm close to that, when the lights ding 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 ding,
wow,
I will Dukes of Hazzard launch myself. I'm like, bro, I'm definitely getting past that. You not like that?
I'm not like that at all. I have never felt the urge to hurry up and get past this.
Dang.
No, that's too risky for me.
All right, so there's one down. That one I thought you would either be on my side here or you would not. And the other thing I had, just like gauging whether I'm a special shitbag. Like, am I especially shitbaggy because I can't be a pleasant person in the airport or in a laundromat? Or is that everybody?
That's honestly two places you shouldn't talk to people. Like, we're here just to...
You say that, but I'm there with my family.
Who are you a shitbag to?
If you exist, please don't talk to me. Like, actually, it don't matter whether you talk to me or not. If we're in the airport, I'm not having a good time. If we're in the laundromat, like, the possibility that I can be as good a person as I possibly can, low.
Those are honestly two places where, like, music is mandatory. Like
mandatory.
Headphones. Yeah.
I got to be in my own world. Interacting with people, like, there's no way for me to be pleasant.
Laundromat makes so much sense, but, like, if you're with family on, like, that airport, it makes sense to talk. But talk about what, though? Let's just sit here and hurry up and get on the flight.
It's such a stressful situation.
Yeah.
So many people. You always got to because who's flying anything but the cheap ones? So you always got to make it all the way to the end of the airport. Like, fam, don't talk to me.
I think laundromat makes more sense of not talking to anyone, though.
Than airport?
Yeah.
You're probably right. Even though you still have to coordinate in the laundromat.
I hate that. I haven't been in years though, but no,
I went recently.
Really? It blowed, didn't it?
Bro. And it's crazy because you go knowing that it could be this. You go knowing that this could suck. I'm
gonna be honest with you, it sucks every time for me.
Every time.
So it's not like this sucks. And it's always, for some reason, it's always late with me.
What you mean?
I'm always leaving there late. It's dark out when I leave.
You do that to yourself, I think. That's one of them situations that you got to try to avoid if you can, right?
Yeah, but I would have had to go to the laundromat more times than I wanted to, or it's just going to be a late one.
There all day.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
The worst part about the last one was I went there because my brand new, and I say brand new, but I had it for 3 years. 3 years is not long enough to lose a washer. Like, I bought a brand new washer 3 years ago. And now I'm going to the laundromat. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nah.
There was no way to be pleasant in that moment. And like, as soon as somebody don't do what you want them to do, or as soon as you don't do what somebody expected you to do, like, can't nobody believe we even hear the Tweaks was in that bitch, bro. Like, and
what sucks is the airport in that place, you got to watch your shit. Like, any place you got to watch your shit is not a good place for
you on high alert at every turn.
Yeah.
I don't know if these motherfuckers got bed bugs, dog.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, I'm on high alert at every turn, and you just can't be a happy person, man.
Yeah.
And I brought this to someone's attention because I talked about it when we went to the laundromat. So I was talking to somebody else about it, and I was like, there are just two places where you can't be a pleasant person, and it's the laundromat and the airport. And I don't remember whether they were giving me like agreeing vibes. Mm-hmm. But I know that a couple weeks later they went to the laundromat, and the next day she was talking to me about it, and she was like, man, me and my boyfriend just could not get along at the laundromat yesterday, and I couldn't stop thinking about the conversation that we had.
It's so annoying. Like, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone ever wants to be there.
No one's having fun there. Do you remember when you used to think you was going to have the fun there?
Nah. I take that back. They had these little machines you can finagle with the quarters and shit. I take that back. That was the only excuse, but that shit get old, man.
And there was a chance that, well, I don't know, you had 5 siblings, so maybe not. There was a chance that me and my one sibling got a couple quarters to play Cruising the World, like the driving game.
Oh, yeah, nah.
You never played the games in that joint?
Nope.
That shit,
yeah.
Like the prospect of being able to play a video game in the laundromat was like, hey, we gonna go in here and have some fun. And I think that is what made it so disappointing, because there was fun shit to do in there, and you just didn't get to do it all the time. Like, there's shit all over the place. Like, they had Mortal Kombat in there, they had Tekken in there, they had the driving game, they had a shooting game, like a zombie killing game or something.
Little arcade.
And it's everywhere. Like, they are all over the place, and you like, yeah, let's do that. And your mom is like, no, fold these clothes. And it's like, bro, what?
Yeah.
There's fun to be had right there.
That's probably why I think the laundromat is the worst place you can be.
The worst place you can be?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the worst place.
It's definitely not a good place. It's one of my least favorite places.
So, the only upside when I got older was like there was Wi-Fi. But after that, like...
we did download some songs there. So
after that shit sucked.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
And then it's not like people doing your clothes for you. You got to work here.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. But it's mandatory, though. It was mandatory.
It was.
So,
and when it's mandatory, you got, just accept. Just accept that you and your lady not about to have a good one.
Y'all ain't friends today.
Yeah, y'all not friends today. Yeah. I think maybe you start by saying, like, I'm sorry for what I'm about to turn into. That's what you start with. You start with, I'm sorry for what I'm about to turn into. and then I think like eventually you'll be able to curb what you turn into. But I think acknowledging what is possible before it happens will like open the door for you recognizing it before you let it get there.
That, and then you can be like, let's just get in here and get out.
Yeah.
Like no other in between gimmicks and shit. Let's just do what we got to do.
And now that we don't have to go there, now that we've had a washer and dryer for 3 years, we're out of practice. Like I don't even like when you go into the laundromat all the time, it's a well-oiled machine at one point. You know exactly it's going to take 17 minutes. That's going to take 24, but we can stop it at 22 because the clothes going to be dry and we can get an extra 2 minutes on the next load. Like you get good, and then when you out of practice, you over here scrolling through Instagram or playing a game on your phone and end up that joint sitting, and now your wife pissed at you reasonably. Yeah. It's like
because you ain't paying attention.
You're not paying attention. Yeah, nah.
Then let's not get tired in there because everything just become a hassle. Let's not run out of soap because now you got to run to the store. See that shit? The fucking suck.
Yeah,
it sucks.
My man Ennis is probably watching right now, and I'm pretty sure he goes to the laundromat to do his laundry. Ennis, I bet you enjoy this shit. I bet you, of all people, enjoys it. And those type of people, more power to them. If you're able to enjoy a situation that I find infuriating,
check on them.
More for real. Nah. More power to you, though. Right?
Yeah, but check on them. They can't be saying.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's
for sure.
That is different.
You get enjoyment out of the wrong things. Like he might be a masochist. Who knows?
So we had another topic.
I
have a topic. I was having a discussion at work. Like
this is a crazy discussion for you to have at work, and I only say that because I know you work with people that be in situations.
Yeah. So this situation is about someone. Yeah. And me and him had different opinions. And it kind of like, well, that's what you think? So this man cheated on his wife with this one lady. They had sex multiple times. I looked at it as, okay, he cheated once.
Oh, you are tripping.
And I was brought to my attention, no, he cheated.
He cheated every time he fucked her.
Listen, I thought that was just one time. They were in a relationship. He was in 2 relationships. He cheated on her with this lady. That's how I look at it. So can you tell me why it's multiple cheats?
Because you are breaking the contract of your marriage.
One time.
Every time. Do you think she said you're not allowed to have sex with this person? Like, do you think that the contract is you're not allowed to have sex with this person unless you have sex with this person?
No.
Like what that mean? What you're saying is once you have sex with them, they're in the loop now. There's a couple, and now once you have sex with them, it's a throuple. Like that's not how it works.
No, what I'm saying is this whole scenario is one time.
What happened the rest of the times?
This is the one. Like any interaction with her, this is that cheat. So if there's another person at it, okay, you cheated twice now, bro. That's how for some reason, I look at it as that. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think, I can't even follow this logic, honestly.
So I just don't, okay, so if you're in 2 relationships, basically what it was, another relationship.
No, but okay.
Why are you saying no?
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm sorry. I'll take that back, yeah.
So
2 relationships, one of them being
mistress.
Infidelity.
Yes. So that infidelity was one time.
No, that's not how that works.
How don't it work?
So in an abusive relationship, if I hit you every fucking Tuesday, I just beat you once?
No, you just beat. You just cheat. You cheated. Oh, he ever beat you?
But he didn't cheat once. Like if he hits you once, or if he hits you once, he hit you once.
So when
if he hits you 4 times, he's hit you 4 times.
Okay, but the difference I look at is first, I don't know why. If you tell me they cheated on you, there's only one lady you cheated with. Now when you tell me, yes, he cheated with me, this lady, that, you cheated 3 times. No matter how many times you have sex with these.
Okay, you've said it multiple times, but I'm not understanding. Like tie the logic together.
Because I base it off the person, I guess. because it's one person, that's just who you cheated with? I don't know why. That's just who you cheated with. Like,
oh man, I feel so close-minded right now. I feel like you sound ridiculous.
I need to know if other people feel this way. Like, I really need to know because
yeah, let us know.
I really thought that was like just normal. Like, I was like, he cheated one time. Like, no, he slept with her. I was like, so he cheated one time.
So the same way that Vienna sausage isn't food, I feel like I feel like everyone agrees with me here.
So what? So you brought up Vienna sausages. Now you know there's not one Vienna sausages in a can, right?
Right.
Okay, so if
That's why you say sausages. You realize that?
if I ate a Vienna sausage, I'm speaking of the one can.
No, you're not.
Yes, bro. I ate a Vienna sausage. That's all I had. I'm not talking about one single one.
Okay.
I'm speaking of the
Got you.
can. There's multiple in the can, correct?
You don't know English. You just don't know how the language works.
Okay, so I didn't say I ate Vienna sausage cans. I had a can. One can.
Of Vienna sausage.
Yes.
Yeah, so you ate a can of Vienna sausage. You did not eat a Vienna sausage.
So one can, which is one, right?
One can, yes.
Okay. So that one, I look at as one person. There's multiple Vienna sausages in the can, correct? There is multiple sex scenes, whatever you do with this person, in the cheat. That's how I look at it for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that, but that makes so much sense to me.
All right, well.
I just don't think it's multiple cheats when you're just still cheating. The same cheat, you're still cheating. But it does make sense when, like, I guess they forgive you and they be like, oh, you cheated on me again? And it's the same person? That makes sense, though, when you say again. I don't know why. It's weird how I look at that shit, bro.
Yes, the fuck it is.
But I'm going to ask my lady how she feel about that.
Please don't. Please.
No,
Please.
I got
please.
you.
She still watch this?
I believe so.
Just wait for
What
it to
you
come
want
out. Just wait for it to come out,
But
man.
yeah, I want to know y'all's thoughts on that because
Need to.
I feel like you'll be surprised with
This
some
is
people's thoughts.
this is one of the first times that I can say, if y'all don't agree with me, I'm gonna be specific. I would rather you not say.
Nah, I can't be the only one, bro.
Yeah, don't follow that. Like, definitely, like, still say if you disagree. But damn,
Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one though.
I think that's crazy.
But do you think it's worse when a relationship is formed, or it's just like just sleeping with random one?
It's definitely worse. It's definitely worse because more of your partner is being shared. Like, the more of your partner that's not quote unquote yours. I don't have a better way to say that right now, so forgive me. But the more of your partner that's not quote unquote yours, the worse it must hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a I agree with you. We have a forbidden name on our job just so it don't stir up the pot. Yeah. It was some scandalous shit. I didn't realize how scandalous it was until I put two and two together. Like, remember I told you I went hunting and there was no service?
Yeah.
And like, so I don't know, I was the only one with service if you walk to the road.
Okay.
So this person actually used my phone to walk to the road to call someone. Perfectly fine. No problem. Until I realized when I got my phone back, I got your wife's number saved in my phone. You didn't even call your wife at the end of the day, like, just you call someone else? I'm like, oh no, you're wicked. At least call two numbers though, right? If you could call one, you gotta at least call both, right? No, I didn't even do that. I was like, no, that's some scandalous shit.
Whoa.
That is scandalous.
You say it to him?
No, I didn't listen. I legit didn't realize until years later. Like, I didn't know who he called, but it wasn't, I didn't know he was cheating then.
Okay.
But now that when it came out, it was like, oh, that makes all the sense.
What do you mean when it came out? What does that mean?
When it was brought to my attention.
How was it? Like, what does that look like? Someone else? Is it someone else saying, oh, you heard how Bob is over here, like, acting up?
No, it was the whole crew telling me why such and such is not at work anymore. And yeah.
Not at work anymore.
Yeah.
They fired him for being a cheater?
Okay, you can't fire the boss. Sometimes the boss should stop showing up. Yeah. So, okay.
Wait.
Listen, the boss.
These white boys is having a whole soap opera at work.
Bro, for real. It got wicked. Okay.
Wait, how is these like...
Listen.
No. I need you to first explain to me.
Okay.
How are you getting things done in this situation where like this shit is happening like on site?
Yeah. So John is the owner of a company.
Uh-huh.
Mary is his wife.
Yeah.
Mary and John is on the job site working together.
Of course they are.
That was the normal day in the office for me.
Of course it is.
Mary just randomly stopped showing up to work. And I was like, I asked the crew, why is Mary not here anymore? Like, they tell me John been having some infidelities with
Susan.
Susan used to work here right before me. So when Susie got fired, that's when I got hired. So it used to be John, Susie, and the crew.
Including Mary.
No, there was no Mary. Mary just stayed at home, did the paperwork. So when it came out Susie was fucking with John, Susie got fired, and now Mary needs to watch John at work. So Mary started coming to work. So when I got hired, Mary was always there. That was normal. But when I went hunting, John didn't call Mary when he needed to call Mary. He called Susan. So, and when I realized he didn't call Mary, that didn't make sense to me. But hey, maybe you had a business call at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Ain't my place. So when a year later it comes out that Susie used to exist and I never heard of Susie.
Right.
And they told me why Mary is working with me now from here on out, it started to make sense.
Wait. Mary is working with you, and that makes sense.
As in the crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day.
That needs to be clarified.
Yeah.
Like working.
So it also came out John was calling Susie because Susie decided to have a baby. After a couple tests, it comes out it's not John. Oh. So everything is back to normal.
Well,
there was,
normal.
Yeah, divorce was on the table and everything. Like everything was getting split up. But we was talking about it because I was like, John just cheated one time.
Oh yeah.
That's how this came.
You lost your gourd. I don't know how you can hear what you just said and not understand that man is a serial cheater. That man is a serial cheater like Captain Crunch ain't never did an honest day's work in his life.
See,
are you serious?
No, that's not.
I feel like you are excusing multiple bad acts if you consider that one bad act.
He did a horrible act. He just was
over and over again. He did a horrible act over and over again. I don't know how you can consider that. I don't know how anyone can consider that one bad act. He did it over and over again. It's one act every time you fuck. You fucked once every time you fucked.
Okay. Now, I don't know a better example than this. So this is all I got, okay? Do you get charged with multiple counts of sexual rape with one person?
Oh my goodness. What just happened?
Do you get charged with multiple accounts with rape with one person if you did it multiple times?
Yes.
Do you? I thought it was just one count.
No.
Unless you become serial when it's multiple people though, right?
Yes.
See, you're not wouldn't it be the same thing if it's still cheating just with the one person?
Maybe.
So you call him a serial cheater and he's just a cheater.
I may have mislabeled him. Sure.
So I don't
think that makes your point though.
I just think he cheated one time with this person.
Yeah, no, that's not true. That's that part. I'm very clear. That's not true. That's not the case.
Now that we know of, I don't know. Well, I doubt John only slept with one person, but all I know for sure,
That boy moving crazy.
crazy. And Mary only caught John because it was at the lake house that they share. Wicked. But yep, Susie don't work for us no more. I never even.
No, John sick.
John is sick.
John sick.
So some people don't like John for that, and justifiable, 100% justifiable at all.
Okay,
like, moving shiesty, when family values are big, you moving shiesty as fuck.
and I don't disagree with that. And I hope like my reaction there was not what it feels like it should have been when someone is saying that this dude who cheats on his wife a lot is like not liked, but they're not like morally upstanding people. Like the group isn't morally upstanding. So for them to say we don't like John, it's like, yeah, well, no, fuck y'all too.
No,
you know? Like
the one who don't like John is
the good guy.
Yeah,
the good one.
Yes, he's one of me. I can't say that.
He's a good one.
Like, but yeah, that's how that got put in the notes because I just had a different view on that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy.
It is. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I only knew it was crazy until people disagreed with me.
Yeah.
I just thought this was the standard.
So how many people were you in a conversation with right there?
It was 3 of us total.
And how many agreed with
2
you?
on 1. But I automatically, this is weird. I automatically just took one out because he used to be a retired tweak, so I thought his brain was just fucked up. So I'm gonna be honest with you. So it's really like a one-on-one conversation. Like, you don't know shit, bro. Like, look what you put in your system. So that's why I did another opinion.
He's a retired tweak, bro. Yeah. That is one of the best terms I've ever heard. So, retired tweak?
Yeah.
Incredible.
He elevated.
Incredible. Yeah. No, he did. I remember how you used to talk about him when he was a tweak.
So
when he was a full-time tweak.
So now it's like, yeah, it was like a one-on-one conversation. His opinion really didn't matter, even though I asked him. He was just there, so I want to make him feel a part of it.
All right, this is random, but you saying he's a retired tweak, I love that insult.
That's an insult?
Absolutely.
Even though that's what you were?
Uh-huh. I love that insult. And there are some insults that I like a lot. And I got a new favorite one, I think.
What?
So one of the homies at work has a kidney stone. And he sits next to somebody that he finds specifically annoying. He called that man a human kidney stone. No, I swear, crazy. There better not be not a single person that becomes a genuine nuisance to my life from now until forever, because I will call you a human kidney stone.
No, those are definitely fire words, for real, bro. I really work with some weird people, man.
Yeah, we know. No, we know.
It got worse. Yeah, we hired a new guy last week. Now, I didn't ever really pay attention to what I say, but
we know that too. Yep.
I didn't realize it was a problem until I encountered someone who never watched what they said. And some of the shit they say are the craziest shit that like you should think before you speak. And this guy's in his 50s, like just started working here, and we was trying to find his type. So we do a dude who was like attracted to midgets. You know my stance on that. Like, yuck. And he called. He was like, he like 3'4". And I was like, dude, what? He was like, yeah, they're just so adorable. And that shit made me so uncomfortable. You're automatically one of them. I never looked at my lady and called her adorable. Like, I think that's a stretch. I say that to my daughter. I don't say that to a grown woman.
I think it's possible for a grown woman to be adorable. I think that's possible.
Is she acting like a kid?
I think there is like an innocence to adorableness. And there are situations where someone can look innocent, and that may attract you to like that innocence where you're like, oh man, you look adorable right now. Like that type of thing. And that has absolutely been a thing that I've said to my wife. It is not a physical attraction though. Like I would never say I'm looking for someone so adorable.
Yeah. When he threw the
a weird thing to say.
Bro, I said the same thing.
I think the height thing to you, like he is genuinely attracted to little people, midgets, and you don't like that. And that's a you thing.
Yes.
That's a you
But
thing.
I feel like it became a
weird.
us thing when he threw it adorable in it. Like, we need to watch our kids now. Automatically. Like, and I think that is saying. Like, I know the first part when he just said the midget part. That is all me. And I am fully aware of that. But when he added to it, I was like, yeah, we need to watch him. Like, and I feel like that was a little justified on my part, but I'm open to being 100% wrong here. Like, I feel like my correlation wasn't off, but I can't prove it. I ain't looking them up or anything. I should, actually.
And this is the new guy?
A new guy. Like, why are you comfortable saying that around me? Like, why are you comfortable saying that around me? Crazy. Yeah, I'm not one of them.
That's crazy.
I thought so, bro. I don't know this man. I made 2 weeks this week, I think. Yeah, it made 2 weeks, and he missed the last 2 days.
Now, aren't you? He's in jail. Aren't you? He with your dog. Free the pups. But aren't we able to say the same thing about you when he says I'm attracted to midgets and you say like why do you feel comfortable saying that to him only knowing him 2 weeks?
Letting you know what I don't like.
Like why? That's not okay, dog.
Wait, what is not okay about that? There's not a midget around. I can see if there was a midget around. I was like, okay, have some respect.
What you're saying is crazy.
Yes, you're right. Fuck. Black people. Blacks ain't around. You are right. You are 100% right.
Apologize.
I'm sorry to the niggas.
Call them little people.
No. I'm sorry to the half people, but
Darian, no, Darian.
Yeah, someone expressed.
No, that's not. No. That is not the views of the Overly Opinionated podcast. That's crazy, bro.
Okay. Again, I'm sorry, but saying yuck to someone sharing what they like is kind of crazy.
Crazy, especially you known them 2 weeks. Like y'all don't have the like. If you were to say that to me. If I was to say like, oh yeah, I like my toes played with, and you was like, ugh, I'd be like, all right, fucking kink shamer. Like, I don't touch my fucking feet. But you definitely overstepped a boundary. And then you look at him and you're like, how can he be overstepping boundaries?
So the problem wasn't okay. I knew I was tripping when he shared that he like him like that, but we're good up to this point. But his preceding comments was like, yep, we're done here. This is all I need to know about you. Like, I got everything I need to know right there. You shouldn't be around kids. It's that simple.
You definitely gotta watch them.
Like, they're too close to your type.
You definitely got.
They're too close. He
and
even proceeds to say,
comment.
Like, again, this is on my daughter's life, man. I'm not lying to you. He said he likes girls with daddy issues. Like, he keep proceeding. Like, he like, again, he's in his 50s. He proceeds to say he likes them young. Like, these are all words out his mouth. Like, yeah.
Why wouldn't you look him up?
Because who he works for, he wouldn't have had a first day if he hasn't been looked up. So I know he don't have that on his record. Well, I just feel like he just ain't been caught yet. Like,
I feel like John not doing like great research on him.
Like, it wasn't John.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't John.
Got you. Like, it's the good one.
John has already have a track history of hiring someone like that. That I found out. Yeah, bro.
You need a new job.
You 100%. I live in the what is it, a soap opera? You're 100%. I can go on all day. You won't believe some of this shit.
I don't believe.
Yeah, I got another story for you off air.
Nigga, you need to quit your job and go start a business.
Nah, you wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
You do though.
You wrong.
That's a necessity.
No, you wrong.
You gotta do that.
You said that. Nah, you shady.
But all right. Let's talk about Spence Crawford. Just because that's happening today. And
You excited?
abso-fucking-lutely.
I honestly don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I understand that. You don't really do boxing though, right?
Unless it's Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Well, I have to at least appreciate the fact that you watch Floyd's fights. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure every black person that I have encountered lately is watching this fight. Yeah. And I like that consensus.
Can you put this in like football terms of what type of fight this is? Just like Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes?
This is like Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes, and neither of them have lost a game this season. Like this is like the Super Bowl if they're both undefeated.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a title fight?
Uh-huh.
How far into
like this decides who's the best boxer on the planet right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. A fight this big is happening.
Yep.
And I did not know. Like, okay, I knew the fight was happening. I didn't know how big this was. Like, this feels like, I remember someone said the Super Bowl was bigger than the World Cup. Yeah, some idiot said that. And so I didn't, wow. This is that big. I was just thinking it was just a fucking exhibition fight, just another regular fight.
I asked my mom yesterday, who is a huge, shout out mom, hi. She's a huge boxing fan. And I asked her to name just 3 other fights that could be made in MMA or boxing that would feel like this important. And she had a hard time. Like, there aren't many boxing matches that could be made that matter as much as this one.
Would this have mattered? Like, would this have been the Floyd versus Pacquiao?
Mm-hmm.
When they wanted it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're in their primes? Mm-hmm. Ain't no excuse of, it was too late for one of them?
Not even close.
Wow.
Not even close.
That's
like,
hard that they doing it now.
We have another few years of both of them being
because
the best fighters.
They used to do that shit.
I know.
That's huge.
I know. This is gigantic, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a big deal. And I think I really like that. Like, there are people who I know don't watch boxing that are asking me like, "Oh, who you got?" I love that shit, bro.
Nah,
like
that's hard.
Like, we're all doing the same thing today.
Hey, so who should I be betting on? You scared or something?
Yeah.
Is this the closest to 50-50 possible? Or there's a slight edge for someone?
There's a slight edge.
Unbiased?
Yeah. Yeah.
So who am I betting on?
Crawford.
Like, is this a knockout or
no
decision?
And it's crazy to me because people definitely think that it's going to be a knockout, and I understand that. Terrence Crawford is near perfect. Like, he's a near perfect boxer. And Errol Spence does get hit. But, bro, this is as close to, like, I don't know what's going to happen. I think they are so evenly like matched. Yeah, I almost want to say skilled, but Bud is good at everything. Like Terrence Crawford is good at everything. But I just don't like. You just don't know what's going to happen in this. These are the type of fights. And I was talking to somebody the other day about how these are the type of fights where the craziest shit happens. The fights where you're like, man, this is one of the biggest moments, and I feel like I know what's going to happen. These are the fights where the craziest shit happens. Like, do you remember Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder?
Yeah,
the first one.
Yeah,
and it was like
broke the internet.
You knew what was going to happen because Tyson Fury is just so good at not getting hit.
Broke the internet.
And then he almost died in there.
Yeah, broke the internet.
And it's like these are the moments where the stage is set for something insane to happen. Like the two best dudes at the time are in there boxing, and when else is crazier shit gonna happen?
That's wild. That's just so. Like, I feel like if what you're saying is true, that Bills and Chiefs game that wins the overtime was insane.
Yeah.
It was just fireworks from the jump.
I was about to say, do you not remember? Like, that was one of the best. That might be the best game I've ever seen
from the fucking jump.
Yeah, that might be the best game I've ever seen.
Wire. So wow, you sold the fuck out this.
No.
You sold it.
No, Darian. More than that, because both the Bills and the Chiefs had lost to that point. We are talking. This would be if they hadn't lost to that point. Like this literally. So there was a fight on Tuesday where a small guy, I think he's like a super flyweight or something like that, 122 or 124 pounds, real small dude. He lays claim to pound for pound #1 best boxer on the planet right now. He's that good. Like, he made the other dude look like he had never been in a boxing match before, and that dude is real fucking good.
You're not talking about the guy who flew like Japan or China?
Yeah. Naoya Inoue. Yeah.
I seen it. They want him to fight Tank, don't they?
That's not going to happen. That's one of the fights that I would say would be not on the same scale as this, but a similar idea. Okay. Like, whoever wins that fight is the best guy at that weight, no question.
Yep. Okay.
But that dude lays claim right now to being one of the best boxers. No, to being the best boxer on the planet. The Naoya Inoue.
Uh-huh.
And my mom hit me up right after he won and said he's the best pound for pound. And I said, yep, until Saturday. Because today
is the biggest test possible.
I'm telling you right now, whoever wins that boxing match is the best boxer. Like, that's the answer. Like when the Bills play the Chiefs in that game,
whoever out of here is winning the Super Bowl.
You know is winning the Super Bowl.
This is the Super Bowl champion. Whoever wins,
you know that.
Yeah,
that's what's happening this weekend. Yeah, that's what's happening this weekend.
Well, how you feel about the winner of this fight? That's how I feel about Volkanovski.
Yeah, me too. Okay, yeah.
What was you about to say?
The answer to the question that I asked my mom last night was Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson, two dudes who are amazing fighters. I think they're lightweight boxing. Mm-hmm. They're amazing, and they're pretty much on a crash course. They have to, at one point, they're going to be the people that we're talking about like this. Like, whoever wins that, I'd say in the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to be like, when they fight, it's going to be Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. So that is one of the three. Then there's John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. Like, if you could make that fight, that tells you that person is the best fighter on the planet. And then, or it at least has this feeling where it's like, if one of them, whoever wins that, is the best out of everyone.
You quote me if I'm wrong. Now, I don't think that John Jones and Francis fight would be on the level as you speak of.
You crazy.
Listen, the only reason I say that is because we both have seen John Jones grapple.
Uh-huh.
No way we can sit here and say Francis is on that level of grapple.
If Francis was to knock John Jones out, John Jones has never lost.
Correct.
John Jones is likely the greatest fighter of all time.
Correct.
If Francis were to knock him out, but how do you not say?
Because you said you said John Jones is you agree, perfect. What's his weakness?
Right.
We know the weakness of Francis Ngannou.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that would be the same caliber of fight.
The weakness doesn't matter if he wins. Like, who gives a shit? I'm strong enough to beat the greatest fighter of all time.
But would you okay? You about to say because he won that makes him the better fighter?
That's what we fight for.
But no. No. I can't say that. I'm sorry. That sounds so. I know that sounds so crazy. But we know there's a better fighter here, though. Even if one gets knocked out.
Nope.
Like you ain't gonna be like, I want to train to be the best. You're not going to Francis Ngannou over John Jones if Francis wins.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe you.
I don't like this.
Do you want to? Okay, so if you would say that I want to train to be the best, you're like, okay, I'm going to train to be John Jones. Or you're going to say, I'm going to train to be the guy that knocked John Jones' head into the stands.
Some people are just not born with that strength.
Okay, but I definitely want to be the guy that beat John Jones instead of being the guy that lost to Francis Ngannou.
You're going to say, if Francis wins, he's the better fighter.
That's worst case scenario.
Yep.
Yeah, clearly that is the point of having a fight. Who's the better fighter? Whoever wins is the better fighter, and then you lose. Think about how Saudi people sound when they lose and they get on.
I sound crazy right now.
Think about how Saudi people sound when they lose and get on the mic and be like, "I know I'm the better fighter." It's like, what are you talking about?
Like, that's tough. I can't agree with that.
Understood. I understand. But okay, so back to the third fight was, and I don't think this is fair just because the fight has been made before, but Islam Makhachev versus Alex Volkanovski. Like that decides who's the best. Like you could make that fight any time, and I'm gonna say whoever wins that is the best fighter on the planet right now.
And that is a perfect example. So Volk lost but won the fight. And to say that it sounds
you're on a roll today. You're on a roll.
Listen, but Volk fought again. One is still recovering here.
You're not wrong.
You can look at their face and say, who won this fight? The scorecard, he lost, but he really won the fight. And I think,
are you saying that he won like like you're saying that the controversy, he got robbed is what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, Darian.
I'm sorry, but yes. Nah. And then I think that after the fight even proved he won the fight still. Like what? I'm sorry, bro. Like that's the loss on his belt, but he won the fight.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't see it that way.
Who you think is a better fighter?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
Wow. I trust
don't know.
You from a UFC guy. Like I trust you on that. Yeah.
I really don't know. And that's why, like, they could make that fight probably. I think they could fight 5 times, and I'd be like, okay, now I'm comfortable saying who's better. Like, they would have to fight 5 times. Brandon Moreno and Davison Figueiredo fought 4 times before I was like, okay, this guy's better.
I'm biased, though.
Of course you are.
I just love Brandon Moreno so much.
Everyone else does, too.
I hate he lose. I really hate that he lost that last one, too.
Me too, bro.
And
he came out to many men, though.
Listen,
hey, the nigga came out to many men.
Listen, all I want to say is I want to lie so bad and say he got robbed.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Fam.
It was a good fight. He just lost.
Walking around in Vegas, there were so many Mexican people that stopped me and said, bro, Brandon got robbed. And I'm just like,
no, he didn't. He didn't. He got beat up.
He got beat.
Fuck.
But yeah, this fight tonight is one of the biggest ever. Like,
are you gonna watch both of them?
Come on, bro. Of course.
How? Like,
what you mean? How?
Like,
we got screens everywhere.
What are you
we are surrounded by screens.
What are you prioritizing right now?
So I'm watching at my mom's house. Hi, Mom. So her being boxing is her first love, and even if I wasn't watching at her house, if I was watching it with her, I know for sure that the boxing is more important tonight. Like, this is one of the most important boxing matches that has happened in the last, I'll say, like 30 years. So definitely that one gets TV privilege.
Okay.
That one's going to be on the TV, but we'll have the UFC up on something else. And these are, I love these days. My mom gets so excited to have like a fight night.
Yeah.
Like one of the first things that we did with my wife, because my grandma is a huge fight fan too. So it was me, my grandma, my mom, my wife, all in the same room. We had the UFC on one screen. We had boxing on another screen, and we just like
engaging.
Yeah.
But that's how my family used to do for the Floyd fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
We happily pay for that pay-per-view.
Yep.
Like, we all sit down here watching it. Like, this man made history for us, it feels like.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is a big deal. So the boxing definitely gets TV privilege. This is one of the most important fights. But the fight card on UFC tonight is also ridiculous.
Insane.
It's ridiculous. So this is going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night, and I get to spend most of the night with my mom, and I love that.
It's where I don't even want to work.
I'm going to work
for it. I'm just ready.
I love that my work entails like drawing buildings.
Be able to do both.
Because I'm gonna be working while this is happening.
See, for me, I can't really do that. Yeah. like listen to just not enough. You got to see what's going on. Yeah. So it's like,
did I just sell you? You about to watch the fight?
You sold me. I'm at least throwing a bet on it. And I got to entertain it.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
I love that.
I might make plans tonight.
You and everybody. You and everybody is doing this.
I didn't realize how big that fight was.
It's huge, dog. Pause. But no, it is a big deal. Like, there are people on Instagram hitting me like, bro, who you got tonight? Oh, you watching the fight today? It's like, I know when other people are interacting with me about it that this has crossed over, but I already knew this was going to cross over. This was one that my mom and I have been talking about, like, hopefully happening for I think 2 or 3 years. And when they announced it, we both were like, I can't believe this is real. Like, this is really happening? Because this is the type of thing that they avoid. This is one of those Floyd Pacquiao situations that was charged up to be postponed for like 5 years. It looked like it was going the same direction.
Now, it's not one of the money fights, is it? Wow.
This is it. This is really, when I say these are the two best dudes, these are the two best dudes.
Now, what was the scale of the Ryan Garcia and Gervonta?
It was to see who's the new guy in this division. Who's the guy who we should be looking out to be the next best guy.
I kind of kept tabs on that before. Like, I knew both of those before that fight. And there was a clear answer for me on that one. I even made a bet on that.
From the top?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think Ryan Garcia was going to be able to take a hit from Gervonta.
We black, man.
I made a bet with my Hispanic friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was obvious. Like,
yeah.
For me, that was just obvious for me. Like,
hey, it ended up being obvious. Yeah. It's funny because there are people who don't watch boxing who said the same thing to me.
Like, this was like, and maybe because, I don't know, I follow both of them. When I seen Ryan Garcia's hand speed, I was like, oh yeah, I need to know who this nigga is, because I always watch his little videos. And I never seen him get punched. I seen Gervonta Davis punch somebody, so that's what I thought. His speed was gonna be a problem, but all he had to do was get caught, and that was all she wrote.
I think Gervonta is better than people give him credit for, and people think he's good.
So,
like, people think he's good, and I think he's better than people give him credit for. So he definitely showed out in that fight, and it's exciting to know that they want him to fight people that are considered like the best in the world right now. That's exciting to me. Before we get out of here, and before we get off of this, I love when, like, these are violent sports we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, they are based around violence. I love when that shit melds with what I am used to violence being associated with. So
what do you mean?
So in the hood growing up, violence was accompanied by a bunch of shit talking, but not the shit talking that you see on TV where they're like, "Oh, I'm the better fighter than you." Like, I'm the, like, bro, you didn't even make enough money.
Fuck you,
that type yes.
Fuck you and your dead homies, nigga.
So there was a press conference on Thursday, and Terrence Crawford was answering a question, and I think someone from Errol Spence's team said something to, "You gonna get knocked out," something like that, from the crowd, and he was like, "You ain't gonna knock out shit. No, you ain't gonna knock out shit, nigga."
He went back there.
No, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, he went back there.
You ain't about to do shit,
yeah,
nigga.
he went back there.
Like, I'm over here getting hype. I'm like, hey, yo, this is he's about to have a nigga moment. But he about to have a nigga moment in the ring.
No, it's so weird. I'm on the fence about shit like that when it comes to professional athletes. Let me tell you why, okay?
Don't do this.
Please.
Don't do this.
I think you know what I'm about to say.
I know exactly. You about to tell us that you're not about to print our shirt.
No, like, you're saying this to a regular guy. Like, this is not what we train for. You train for this, bro. Like, okay,
then shut up.
We get it.
Then shut up.
We get that.
Why do you get to say it then?
I get that too. Like, that's what I'm saying. I understand both sides, but it's like, bro, we know you're do this. Like, that's not a flex at all. Like, it's more of a flex for this dumbass to say this, knowing he'll get his shit knocked off. Like, it's more of a flex for him. You saying that is, we know this, bro. Like, what is saying that gonna do?
It got me hyped.
Like,
it got me hyped.
Like, that though. Now,
I loved it.
Saying that to the nigga you're actually fighting, like a nigga on your scale, that makes more sense to me. That gives me more hype.
Oh, get you more hype? Yeah. I don't believe you,
bro. Saying that to a regular, I know you're gonna do this to him. Like, it makes if you don't do this to him, it's like, damn, bro. Like, if you don't do this to a nigga on your skill level, it's like, okay, he got the best of you. Like, a nigga like me shouldn't get the best of you. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's why that shit don't get me hype.
Bitch ass nigga. That shit was, I love that
I do love that because that took me back to that place.
Took me back.
And then you don't normally get to see that.
You never get to see that
on the live stream.
You never.
Like I wish Floyd talked like that.
Me too,
wish,
bro.
Knowing you backed it up, I wish, man.
Me too. Yeah. And what disappoints me is that the only time we get that is from people like Adrian Broner, and he don't do everything. He don't do it the right way.
He shouldn't talk like that though. Like no, bro. Save that for somebody else, man. And I hate that though because, like, again, I'm a regular dude. Like, I know he'll get the best of me. Like, you're supposed to, but a nigga on his skill level, he just might not get the best of him. Like,
yeah. He does still have one of my favorite like cringe bars at the end of like he beat somebody up and then he was on the mic they asked what he want next. He was like, "They call me the can man." Beat up a Puerto Rican, an African, anybody can get. I just beat up a Mexican. Like, that's one of the best. Like, every time you hear it, you like,
that's how I feel about Israel, bro. Israel,
really?
Bro. That nigga do not move. And then, you know, he
my nigga,
bro.
Nigga,
that's not what he used to be on.
Fire,
100%
fire. Loved it. Loved it.
Leave you melted like frozen like Elsa. My nigga, please.
Frozen like Elsa,
bro. Like.
Bro, you beat people up.
I wish you lose. Like,
stop it.
No, bro, that was corny, bro.
He did lose.
Just don't say shit.
It made me mad that he lost that fight.
Like, just don't say shit, bro. Yeah, that he's cringe to me.
Yeah. Hey.
They say he beat off to anime.
He said hentai. It's called hentai, man.
Bro. No, he's a funny dude, but he's definitely cringe with his shit talking.
Absolutely. Yeah. We were definitely cringe today. You got me a couple times. You got me a few times. I respect little people. Let us know how much you respect little people and who you got. Us. This is coming out a week after the Spence Crawford fight. So
who you got? Just the
Crawford.
Okay.
This is different. That's not like I say that because I have to have an answer for that, but I don't have anybody. Like, I cannot wait for this fight. I genuinely can't wait. But this is coming out a week after, so this probably sounds crazy to y'all, but I felt like talking about it because it's today. So let us know who you had and if who you thought was going to win. One, if it was controversial, let us know where you fell on that. If it was a knockout, let us know how you reacted to it. Let us know at the Overly Opinionated Pod on Instagram, at the OO Pod Boys on Twitter, or the Overly Opinionated Pod at gmail.com. For the geezers, see you next Wednesday.